The season premiere of Saturday Night Live is this Saturday, guys, but one of its newest cast members is already making headlines. Melissa Villaseñor, did I get it, Adrian?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Who will be the first ever Latina cast member, is facing backlash for deleting over 2,000 tweets on her Twitter account after it was announced that she was joining the show. Some of the controversial tweets, which date back several years, have many people claiming Melissa, who is Mexican-American, is a racist due to their content. Some tweets in question include, "I hate those Mexicans on bikes. They threw something at my car. The world doesn't need them." Yeah, okay, next one is, "Coworker at Forever 21 dates black guys, and she said she'd set me up on a blind date for Valentine's. I said yes, but I'm scared." And, "My roommate's dog resembles an old Japanese man." Melissa has yet to comment on the controversy, but I want to ask you, ladies, do you think that this is a case of people overreacting to a comedian making jokes, or do you feel like her tweets crossed the line? Because I personally feel that if you deleted your tweets, action speaks louder than words. You know they're wrong.
You know they're wrong.
Right?
Okay. As a Latina, I'm so excited that there is the first ever Latino cast member. That's amazing.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
But wrong is wrong.
Right.
So as excited as I am, and you guys know I'm super pro, like, oh, she's Latina, I think she's my cousin.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hola, prima. But, guys, it's bittersweet because it feels like, great, yes, there's a Latina out there, but that's a whack representation. Especially when you're even talking about your own people, which maybe that made her feel better about it. Like, you see, I even diss my own, but it's still,
so you find the tweets
funny.
Definitely offensive. Like, we're not reading in between the lines?
I think saying that we don't need them, like we don't need Mexicans on, but I think that's just taking it a little bit too far. Like, that's a bit far.
I actually wanted to ask Lonnie this because, Lonnie, you are a comic.
Yes.
I wanted to know what is the difference between going too far and crossing the line and actually just making fun of yourself and making fun of people trying to be funny?
Right.
Well, I mean, first of all, we haven't heard from her, so I don't know what tone she was saying this in. It could have been an actual statement or it could have been a joke. They're not funny. I would like to hear from her. That's the thing. I want to hear an apology or a statement or something from her. Because like you said, Jeannie, she deleted the tweet. So to me,
that says something
that
major.
speaks a lot when,
And you guys, let's be real. You don't know if those tweets are being deleted by her or her publicist advising or a friend that's like, girl.
Well, guys, you want a negative
these are the
connotation
right,
associated with her.
Yeah, but is she doing it or is it her publicist? You know what I'm saying?
These are the ones that were left, you guys. So these are the ones that are still on her Twitter.
Well,
so imagine what was deleted.
Right.
She deleted one about Beyonce, and if the Beehive catch her, she really gonna be in trouble.
Wait, what did it say? What did it say? What did it say?
What did it say,
don't even
Lonnie?
say it.
It wasn't good. So, and it
say
wasn't funny, and it wasn't good. This is the thing about comedy. Comedy is subjective. I always say that to people. The thing is that there used to be a time when comedians, the reason why we liked Richard Pryor, the reason why we liked George Carlin is because they would joke about the haves. That's what comedy used to be. We would make fun of the people, the 1%ers. Now we've gotten into this society where we make fun of each other, but it's not making fun of each other. It's actually talking about each other, and it's hurting our feelings, and that's not right.
And it's not inclusive.
I was able, coming from like comedy background, doing sitcoms, for years, I was able to look at her tweets and see that she was setting it up as a joke, like dun dun dun. But it just wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There's no punchline.
Or
punchline. It's got to be a punch.
Like,
Yeah.
And then you lose the comedy when you feel like that.
Exactly. Saying somebody, looks like an old Japanese man, it's no punchline.
Yeah. Where's the punchline?
I will say
there
that.
is none.
But don't comedians practice their stuff in front of people? Like, don't they practice their material, and if everybody's like, ooh, then that's not funny?
Well, these are jokes. Now comedy has changed where people think they're comedians because they put things on Twitter, and that is your instant audience.
Okay.
But it's not necessarily that they're a comic, and they don't necessarily
practice
practice
and do the things that you should
like
do.
that. Right.
Got it.
Because I put something out. I'm very I am very conscious of what I put out.
Intentional.
You know, intentionally, because it's like right now we're living in this society where we're supposed to be lifting each other up, not
There's
putting
a lot
each
of
other
tension.
down.
Yes.
So
There's
it'll be
even,
interesting.
there's
to
even
see.
a way to make fun of something where you almost make people feel better about their
Exactly.
Well,
situation.
and I think
Exactly.
people like Richard Pryor. I mean, I grew up watching Richard Pryor movies and All in the Family. Do y'all remember that show, All in
Yes.
the Family?
Love that.
They knew how to make fun of people, but then make you laugh at the
Yes.
same time.
Exactly.
You never felt bad about what they were
The
saying.
person
Yeah.
laughed with you.
Yes, not
It's going to be
at you. There's
interesting
a
to see
difference.
her stint on SNL. I want to see what happens. So we'll be looking out for you, girl. We will.
Yes,
All
we
right.
will.
We will look out.